Hey Vita fans, Kyle from the Vita Lounge here with another bit of PlayStation Vita gameplay, this time covering the newly released Extella, the Umbral Star. Brought to you by Marvelous Games in Europe and Exceed in North America, Extella, the Umbral Star is a game about tactical battles and sweeping action sequences. It follows a character of your choosing, in name and gender at least, as they wake up from a rather deep and troublesome sleep. They realize that they're now the master in a master-servant relationship and must guide their noble servants and the people of the moon they now reside on into a new era. Set after the events of the Holy Grail War that occur in Fate Extra, Extella is ready to take you on a whole new journey. One where you must fight to keep the land you've won. Are you a master in name only? Let's find out, but watch for some out-of-place text while you're at it. There's a European region PlayStation Vita code hidden somewhere in this video. Time to pay attention, gang, cause there's more than just an introduction to the game on the line. You ready? Let's go. Alright, so we're starting with Saber's Flame Poem Arc. A shooting star falls from the early dawn sky, a shining light streaming through the dark river of space. The Earth's surface would be unfamiliar to modern-day eyes. All who dwell upon it look up. The people, the animals, even the plants. The comet goes on soaring through the sky. For all their great speed, most comets appear to hold still in the sky from the planet's perspective. And so the people believe this one to be another harmless spectacle, a tear-shaped jewel among the stars. They have no idea of the doom it brings, no idea that their time on this planet has come to an end. The surface of the Earth is on fire. The planet is on fire. The catastrophe destroys all civilizations without clemency or judgment. The beasts of nature suffer horrible mutations, run amok, and ultimately fall to ash. Prophets protest that the end has come too soon. Rulers call upon their people to fight. Scholars say only that it is too late. A few still cling to hope, believing that at least some of them will endure. Until the true threat makes its appearance. Alright, time for our first taste of ass-kicking action. As you can see on the screen there, we've got normal attacks as square and heavy attacks with triangle. Jump is X, dash is R. And your Extella maneuver is circle. Let's try one of those out, shall we? Saber's a badass. That is all that remains of the Ancients' final records. After the passing of 30 sunsets, or perhaps a few more, mankind's ancestors accept their end. Only one fleeting warning survives for future generations. The darkness is colossal. Imagine a deep hole, growing and swelling, nothingness spreading out to blind your eyes and eat at your heart. The sheer scale of it all, it's difficult to put into words. It's glaring at you. It's targeting you. You should realize that without being told. You can see that the glowing points of lights are its eyes. A giant shadow from the unknown. It's looking at you. That giant shadow is not a servant. That's what your nature, your soul, screams. But it's not an enemy program. Your mind, your experiences scream that out with conviction. All that comes from your body, your instincts, is a cry of wordless terror on your quivering tongue. It's coming. It's here. The giant shadow spreads out with overwhelming speed. With that much mass and velocity, its kinetic energy is on par with a plane crash. How much damage could it do to Seraph? A thought runs through your head. There's no way this ends well. There's only an instant before the darkness engulfs all. Just as in the records and the warnings the moon witnessed long ago. So I'll ask you one last time. Someone with nothing to look back on. Someone who has nothing to flash in front of your eyes. An empty shell. Was that what you were? Are you really that kind of creature? No, I'm not. That's what my soul screams out. Something's there. That's what my mind screams out. Something irreplaceable. That's what my body screams out. In that moment, a voice illuminates the darkness. I see a gleaming light. It's like daybreak. The Titan disappears, and the darkness shatters. The voice and the light approach me. My eyes become faint. Farewell to my righteous self. An old story that sent my consciousness drifting. The fond memories of the moon end here. Alright, for the name I'm just going to use the default here, which is Hakuno Kishinami. So, sweet name, guys. I've awakened from my slumber. It feels as if I'm witnessing an old dream. I'm sitting in a chair. Was I sleeping sitting up? As I raise my head, my joints ache. I must have been in this pose for a few hours at least. A woman in red stands proudly in front of me. From the bottom of my heart, I feel a sigh of relief. Her golden hair, her slender body, the name of this beloved woman, together with whom I have overcome so many battles, is... What is her name? Even in her formal demeanor, I can feel her warmth and affection. But something's wrong. I know her very well. She's the most important person in the world to me. But even so, I can't remember her name. Do I have amnesia? Even if I do, I can at least remember what I first called her. Saber. She's known as the heroic spirit of the sword, and as the servant of Hakuno Kishinami, me. When I see her smile, I can feel the enjoyment from deep within her heart. That feeling flows through me and starts to clear the fog from my head. I can vaguely remember awkward dreams, far removed from whatever my real memories are. But as long as she's by my side, I know I'll never have to fear or doubt a thing. As Saber says those words, I look around the room for a first for the first time. What is this? A throne? I knew I was sitting down, but this is no ordinary chair. All around me I see a room befitting this throne, complete with carpeted stairs to separate the ruler from his men. Did Saber prepare all this? I suppose it's no surprise if she did, but there's something else. I feel like I'm missing something important. What exactly happened to me? Asleep for a whole day? And what's the moon cell core? I'm down. I mean, nothing. Go on with the game. Yeah, a bedtime story. That's totally what I was looking for. Let's talk. What should I do now? At the very least, I know our names. I'm Hakuno Kishinami. She answers to Saber. We clearly have some kind of relationship, but I don't know the details. And then there's this place. Where am I, and why does the word Seraph pop into my head when I ask myself that? Yes, please explain.
世界さえ変革する万能の願望機。そういう側面がムーンセルにはある。要はその聖杯により英霊としての姿を得た自立した電子生命サーバントなのだ。そしてサーバントを呼び力を与えるものをウィザードという。言うまでもなくそなたのことだ。
Does this mean I get to go to Hogwarts or what?
サーバントはただのデータなどではない。セラフに物質化した正真正銘の魂だ。もっと言えば魂であり生命だな。それはそなたにしても同じだ。このセラフで死ねば地上にいるウィザードは死ぬ。そなたは半人前の状態ながらも強大な敵を前にして決してひるまず立ち向かった。時には友を得、時には自らの答えを得てな。
She thinks I'm a badass.
そなたは戦って戦って戦ってそして至ったのだ。世と共にムーンセル中枢の部屋へと。
My memories are still in fragments, but I do recall a few images here and there. The Holy Grail War, many masters and their powerful servants, NPCs running the war from behind the scenes. So many combatants, but only one winner at the end of it all. And was that winner truly me?
そう、そなたは勝ったのだ。ムーンセル中枢に到達し、最強であることを証明し、聖杯を得た。
Yep, she definitely thinks I'm a badass. Alright, mission time.
いやも話したいことがたんまりとあるが、今は休息が先のようだ。これからに備えて眠るとしよう。
Sleep sounds good, even if I am just starting to wake up. As I close my eyes, I realize I have one more question for now. What's that ring?
気になるか？気になるであろう。喜んでほしい。これこそは聖杯戦争の勝者の特権。ムーンセルから譲渡された王のレガリア。セラフを支配する王権の証。世が史上最高の皇帝であることを示す唯一無二の宝石なのだ。
Ooh. Overwhelmed by Saber's enthusiasm, I can only give a murmur of approval. Some light applause seems appropriate, so I give her that as well.
まあ、より正確に言うと、聖杯戦争を終えた世とそなたがセラフのあちこちを飛び回ってる最中に授かったものだが、いかん。落ち着かなくてはな。これについてはまた別の機会に話すとしよう。とにかく今は休息をとってほしい。明日は世と共に我が領土を見て回るのだ。マスターとしての勇姿を期待しているぞ。
At those words, the lights in the room go down. As I start to fall asleep, it grows dark outside. Not because of the real sun, but because Seraph, a serial phantasm that manifests as its own world, wants it to. All actions, even those in nature, have meaning, but human actions are in their own special category, and so Saber and I have taken human form in our digital selves. I'm thinking too much. I should take Saber's advice and sleep. I know that when I wake up, a new world will be waiting for me.
疲れは取れたようだな、マスター。いつも通りまっすぐな瞳が戻ってきた。では約束通り、今日は我が領地の案内会か。おそらく戦いになるが、何？大したものではない。準備体操のようなものだ。とその前に、配下の武将たちを紹介しておかねばな。レガリアを有した世はムーンセルの王である。王には配下が必要であろう。それこそがこの者どもだ。世がムーンセルの新たな王であると示す4期。
Ew, they're all dudes. Lame. Avert your eyes.
第一の章、ケルトはアルスターの光の巫女、赤き槍の勇士、クラスはランサー。神名空風林。
おう、久しぶりだな。聖杯戦争じゃ敵同士だったが、何の因果か今はこの通り確証の身だ。よろしく頼むぜ。
Sounds like a good kind of person to have on my team. Not.
第二の章、姿なく音もなく魔剣振るう者、身の内いらず、クラスはアサシン。神名リ・シャブン。
か気縁もまた縁か。お主の側に立つにはいささか血生臭い男だが、そのあたりは気にするな。
Gross, bro. Take a shower.
たっての任と聞いたのでな。行くあてもなし、触覚として世話になろう。戦場であればどこだろうと文句はないぞ。
第三の章、中天のもとにあっては無敵無双、太陽の騎士、クラスはセイバー。神名ガウェイン。
ガウェイン、ここに。神王とそのマスターよ。あなたに大義ある限り、この剣を預けましょう。ええ、そちらの皇帝はともかく、あなたはレオの成長を導いた人物です。あなたの正しさを信じますとも。
Right. Moving on.
一騎打ちの果てに我が軍門に下ったというのに煮え切らん男よ。まあよい。 セイバーは世だけで間に合ってるしな。それより4人目、最後の章だ。最後の章なのだが、そのなんだ貴様、本当に世の選んだ配下か？
This doesn't look promising.
もちろんだとも。選んだのは少なくとも君の側であるはずだが。
Dude's not even sure.
新たなルールを得たセラフで目覚めた私たち4機のサーバントを、ある者は説得し、ある者は剣を交えてこの陣営に招いたのだ。
That does not sound good.
私もこんなことをしている暇はないのだがね。雇われた以上は契約を守るとも。そもそもそのレガリアの王権は絶対だ。主を持たないサーバントにとって今の君の命令はマスターの言葉に等しい。
Likely story, silver-haired guy.
確かに世自身が選んだ4機のはずだが、貴様そもそも聖杯戦争に参加していたか？顔を見たことがあるようなないような。
さて、おそらく1回戦で敗れた下級の英霊なんだろう。私は詮索は無意味だよ。
Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound like somebody I'd want on my team, but, you know, whatever, just pick him anyway.
それより私への向上はないのか？ムーンセルの新たな王よ。これでも忠誠は誓っているのだがね。
これなるわ。第4の章。アーチャーのクラスながら双剣振るう何者か。
Nothing about this guy sounds good.
神明わからぬ。
That's even worse.
いや、本当にわからぬのだ。そんな顔をするな、奏者。
Never.
なぜだかきちんとサーバントとしての霊格が再現しきれていないとかなんとか。あれの自己申告ではそういうことになっているのだ。
See, this all seems very fishy. Does it not seem fishy to you guys? I don't know. Seems fishy.
ご本ともかく、これが世の配下たる4機。
Should have picked women. Moving on indeed.
聖杯戦争の終結を経て変わりゆくセラフ、その領域すべてを小中に遷とする神王、いや新皇帝たる世のレガリアの王権、その一端なのだ。
I see. So that's what she's talking about. Seraph is building new lands, and Saber and I are going out to claim them.
貴様ら、持ち場に戻ってよいぞ。世は奏者とデート。もとい。領土の見回りに出かけねば。だからな。
おう、ひっきりなしに湧いて出てくる適正プログラムの排除だな。そりゃいいけどよ、一ついいかい、皇帝様。
何か手短にせよ。
レガリア持ってんのはあんただろ。なら玉座に座るのはあんたじゃねえのか。そこの坊主を座らせといてどうすんだよ。
Oh, you just made my shit list too. Talking shit about me. Not cool.
もっともな意見だ、青き者や。確かに玉座とは王が座るものだが、世は前線に出る働く皇帝だ。 そう長いはできぬ。であるからこそ世が最も信頼し、世が最も大切に思うものに預けるのだ。そもそも我が奏者はセラフィに残った唯一のマスターであり、聖杯戦争の勝者である。玉座を預けるのにこれ以上のものはいない。世は確かに神王になったが、それも我が奏者の采配あってのもの。我が領地の命運を握るのは世ではないと知れ。
なるほど、ただのお飾りじゃないってわけか。いいぜ、納得した。んじゃまあ用があったら呼んでくれマスター。そこの皇帝様よりは頼りになる槍を見せてやるぜ。
では我々も失礼しよう。セラフは今レコードの真っ只中だからな。どこに異常が現れているか楽観はしていられない。
荒事があれば声をかけるがいい。わしは他のサーバントと違い対人特化だ。できればやりがいのある仕事を期待する。
Just take a shower, buddy. Just take a shower.
私はそうですね。避難してきた AI たちの様子を見てみましょう。今後は彼らもセラフで生きる個人となるんです。彼らの要望をつぶさに聞き、それに応えるのも王の責務かと。では。
我が配下ながらまとまりのない連中よな。なぜ美少女のサーバントが一人も捕まらなかったのか。ま、それは今後の課題としよう。では奏者よ、いよいよ本番だ。待望の新たな世界に案内しよう。見るがいい奏者よ。これが新しいセラフ。日ごとに出現し拡大していく我らが領土だ。聖杯戦争のルールで守られていたかつてのアリーナとここは勝手が違う。端的に言うと誰もが平等なのだ。ここではマスターであれ攻撃の対象になる。敵は世だけではなく我が主であるそなたにも襲いかかってくるだろう。ちょうどこの先に大量の適正プログラムが集まっている。先に進めば間違いなく戦闘になるな。
Huh? Wait, does that mean those things can kill me?
当然であろう。我が奏者は極上の獲物、天上の果実ゆえな。世だってそうするぞ。
Well, that's not good. That's bad. I'm not a fighter. I know one program, Codecast.
そうなのだ。いやもう今気づいた。すまぬ。そなたが帰ってきてくれたことで舞い上がっていたようだ。許してほしい。
Only if you tell me a good bedtime story. I mean, nothing. Never mind. Yeah, okay.
せっかくの晴れ舞台、すぐ隣で世の勇姿を見てほしかったが、考えを改めよう。奏者よ、そなたは後方に下がっていてくれ。マスターを守るのがサーバントの役目。寂しいが戦いは世に任せておけ。
But I can't leave you alone.
何を言うマスター。よ、嬉しい。誠に嬉しい。二人の気持ちは一緒だったのだな。だが、それはそれ。これはこれだ。こたびの戦いは一騎打ちではなく単戦。そなたを万全に守りきれる保証は。
I understand. Even by her side, I'd be more of a liability than an ally. But I don't want that to push me away from her. Even if I can't fight, I still want to support her. If I didn't do that, I'd have no right to be called Saber's master. What? I can hear Saber's voice. More than that, I can see her and feel her warmth. Somehow, the whole of my consciousness is now inside Saber's ring.
確かにそのようだな。世もマスターとのつながりを感じている。以前より強く、確かに。もしやこれは世の仕業なのか。離れたくない。もっとそばにいたい。ずっと指を絡めていたい。
That's what she said? Anyways.
そんなことばかり考えていたから、レガリアが勝手に発動してしまったと。
Well, at least it feels like there's enough room in here, so I don't need to panic. In fact, I like this. Now I can be next to Saber and not slow her down. In the shower. I mean, nothing. Okay, let's go, Saber.
そうであったな。今は姫事より戦いの時。しかも大事な初陣だ。舞い上がっている場合ではなかった。さすがは我がマスター。頼りになる。主からの号令は受けた。あとは世がその期待に応えるのみ。さあ行くぞ、奏者よ。
Time to kick some ass.
何なら妙ではないか。こうも多くの敵が入り込むものか。
動きが統制されているな。裏で操っている者がいるんだ。まずはそのセクターを奪い返す。黒幕探しはその後でどうかね。
Alright. So we gotta take over the sectors, defeat the aggressors, and yeah. Do this up. Watch how it's done, boys. Not really though, I suck. Oh, there we go. There's an aggressor. What up, G's? Alrighty, good to know for later. Oops, I missed. There we go. Alright. Damn it. Oh, now there's two of these guys. That's not cool. Well, that one's dead. That's no cool. Slicey, slicey. Alright, got the regime key. And on to another area. Alright. New area time. Alright, so right now, looks like they're attacking some of my stuff, so I'll get there after. Just chillax. I'm not in a rush. Much. There we go. Cleaned a whole bunch of those guys out. That was nice. Alright, now we got some aggressors on the board. Or at least one, anyway. Ground pound moves are always good for clearing out enemies. Just get them to, you know, converge on you, and then ground pound. Simple shit. Tasty. Mine. Alright. Where am I going? Where am I going? Let's go this way, I guess. These are like little pathways that you can take to get between places, so looking at the map on the top right when it shows it anyway. Alright, so I've gone to the boss area. It looks like anyway. That's what I said, tasteless. Ku Chulane's words suddenly echo in my mind. Is she the weird band he was talking about? Plants can send aggressors, so kill plants. Sounds pretty straightforward. There we go. There we go, you guys. Let Cartman calm you down. Oh shit. Alright. Not a fan of being in the corner here. Let's go into open area. No, hit me with stuff, you stupid stage idiots. Boom. Uh-oh. Oh. Alrighty. Phantasm circuits, gotta collect them. Good to know. Level up. I don't think so. Alright. Next up, going this way. And hanging right. Alright, well, time to kick some ass, I guess. Don't think so, buddy.
ここから切り返すぜ。道は開いたな。仕上げていこう。エリザベートに抗議のお手紙タイムだ。
A lot of plebes around here. Oh.
とびっきりのライブ見せてあげる。よくも私の
Alright then.
邪魔してくれたわね。
I guess I pissed off the witch.
通知を覚悟なさい。いや、もうでさえまだだというのに、勝手にソロコンサートなど許さぬ。行くぞ。商戦を華々しく飾ろうではないか。はっやっ。直ったよ。ふっ。ああ、もう。ふっ。はっ。クレームの。直す。やっ。やっと。怒ったぞ。はっ。ふっ。やっ。はっ。やっ。やっ。天幕の飾りとなれ。
Aw, yeah.
生意気にも強いじゃない。でもどこまで続くかしら。はっふっはっ今日は楽しい。
Build up a little momentum.
風サンキュー。いい戦いぶりだったぜ。
Oh, hey, look at that. Cleared all the jerks out of here but one. You jerk, get the hell out of my way. Elizabeth Bathory or not, I'm gonna kick your ass. Uh-oh. Suck it. No. Alright then. Character swap.
了解だ。暴れる血をくせ。どいていろ。
Time for a swap back. Alright, so I think that's where I'm gonna end it. That was the start of Fate Extella, the Umbral Star. We played right from the start of the game up to the end of the first real battle. And yeah, we learned a lot along the way. About where we stand in the world, what we can do to protect what's ours, you know, who's close to us, who to avoid because they're kind of weird. Anyways, in Fate Extella, you might be the master, but you're right there with your underlings, fighting right alongside them. It's a unique take on the ruler idea, and one you might want to try before denying. I wasn't nearly as interested when I started the game as I am right this moment, despite the fact that there's only one girl. Come on, you need more girls. If, unlike me, you're confident that you'll like this one going in, especially after watching this, be sure to grab the exclusive Moon Crux edition of the game from Marvelous Games or the Noble Phantasm edition from Xseed. They not only include the game, but also a hardcover art book, 16 collectible servant cards, and a cloth poster complete with stylish box to put it all in. I've seen the goodies, and they look pretty worth the purchase if you've got the cash. Unlike me. Anyways, this is Kyle from the Vita Lounge's Lounge Play YouTube channel, and I hope to see you again next time for some more great Vita content. Till then, however, keep playing those Vita games, and I'll keep covering them. And I hope somebody found that code. You found it, right?